A very good morning. This is Dr. Pooja Chaturvedi from Rabindranath Tagore University. Today we'll discuss the levels of strategy. Levels of strategy, it is useful for every organization. So under this, we'll cover concept of strategy in the concern of business activity, hierarchy of strategy, or you can say the levels of strategy, types of strategy, and their role in strategic management. So let's start with the strategy. Strategy is the action plan of any idea which have already planned before. Strategy is the single use plan. After its implementation, it is not used again. Right? So, for the company concerned, single strategy is not enough. So, there is a need for multiple strategies at different levels. Today's topic is the different level of a strategy. In the business activity, how, what and why, classified in 3 categories of business activity, is the question is why, what and how. So how come is from the help of operational and functional human resources. Secondly, what, tactical, what in the concern of which type of strategy you have opted, and why, because to achieve the ultimate objective or vision of the organization. So now here the different level of a strategy. This pyramid is clear, shows the different level of a strategy. At the top, the corporate level strategy. In the middle, the business level strategy. And at the bottom, operational or functional level strategy. And this arrow represents from bottom to top, increase the responsibility of the organization. Here, strategy at different levels. So this hierarchy shows at the top, corporate office. It is just like a parental head. After that, as view A, as view B, as view C, it represents the sub-business unit or a strategic business unit. That means the business under this corporate head. Business under this corporate head, and again this type of business under the corporate head. And their individual operational functions, finance is there, marketing is there, operations is there, and personnel is there. So in the front, corporate office or corporate head, that means the corporate strategy mate. As views or strategic business unit, that means related with the business level strategy, and their individual departments is related with the functional level strategy. Now start with the corporate level strategy. So corporate level strategy is concerned with the top management. Top management making the rules and regulations, policies and strategy for the organization. Top management overall plan for the entire organization and for strategic business units too. Corporate level strategies occupies the height level of decision making and their control. The nature of the decisions tend to be value oriented. In the long run, conceptual than the business level strategy, or you can say the functional level or operational level strategy. Here, corporate level strategies is classified into the three categories. The first one is growth, the second one is stability, and the third one is renewal. Growth, that means at the time of growth phase, organization can expand their business or investment in the same process or new products or new services. Stability, that means the basis of the product life cycle, that means they on the maturity phase, so maintenance of the status of the organization. Renewal, that means redirection of the firm into the new markets or new customers as well. Here, the growth strategy is again classified in the 4 parameters or 4 aspects. Growth strategy is seeking to increase the organization's business by expansion strategy. They opted into the new products and the market. Growth strategy is classified in the 4 categories. The first one is concentration, the second one is vertical integration, the third one is horizontal integration, and the fourth one is diversification. So, the first type of growth strategy is the concentration. Concentration, that means the focus on primary line of business and increasing the number of products or services offered or markets served. Vertical integration, that means offering different kind of products to the customer. It is called vertical integration. Horizontal integration, that means combining the operations with another competitor in the same industry to increase competitive strength. That means the same product offered to the customer in a horizontally way. Now, the last aspect of the growth strategy is diversification. Diversification, related diversification or unrelated diversification. Related diversification, that means expanding by merging with the firms in different but related industries. You can say just like a vertical merging. Unrelated diversification, that means the growing by merging with firms in unrelated industries where higher financial returns are possible in the same related products offered to the customers. Now, second one is stability strategy. Stability strategy is concerned with the product life cycle. That means it is on the phase of maturity or saturation, you can say. So, there is no profit, no loss strategy. They opted a strategy that seeks to maintain the status as well with the uncertainty of the environment. When the industry is experiencing slow or no growth conditions, that means the strategy they opted for maintenance of their status of the organization. Then renewal strategy, that means developing strategies to counter organization weaknesses that are lending or leading to performance declines. So that is the renewal strategy. Now come to the business level strategy. Business level strategy is related with the different business organizations or for the SBUs, strategic business units. A strategy that seeks to determine how an organization should compete in each of its strategic business units. They deal with the same process. At business level, allocation of resources among functional level and coordinate with the corporate level strategy to the achievement of the corporate level objectives. The ultimate vision is to achieve the vision of corporate level strategy. Here, business level strategy is again classified in three categories. The first one is cost leadership, secondly differentiation, and the third one is market focus. Cost leadership, that means the attaining than using the lowest cost basis as competitive advantages achieved. Differentiation, that means using different kind of products, features or services to the customers distinguish the firm's offering from its competitors. Market focus. Market focus on the specific market segment through segmentation of the marketing. Here, the last level of strategy, functional level strategy. Functional level strategy is the bottom level of a strategy. Focuses on improving the effectiveness of operations within a company. How come? Which is done by manufacturing improvement, marketing improvement, materials management handling, research and development are needed, and human resources effectiveness. Now, so these are the strategies is not enough because they are the main strategy of the organization, but some strategies are also needed to be set at lower level, that one step below the functional level. It is the ground level strategy, or you can say bottom level of strategy. For example, a functional strategy at the marketing level could be sales planning or sales concept be divided into the sales, distribution, sales targeted, sales strategies, primary sales planning, pricing, product and advertising and their control. So these are the strategies are also be needed for the organization. SBU level strategy, that means from the research, innovation, vision, marketing, teamwork, growth. From these combining strategies is a comprehensive plan providing objectives for strategic business units. Allocation of resources among these functional areas and coordination between them for making an optimal contribution to the achievement of ultimate corporate level objectives or vision of the organization. Now, what is the role in strategic management? Every managers has a strategist. Strategists are individuals or groups who are primarily involved in the formulation, implementation and evaluation of the strategy. So all managers are strategists in their sense. Persons outside of the organizations are also be strategists. For example, any entrepreneurs is the strategist who's involved in strategic management. They are also called as strategist. Here are some examples of strategists within the organization and outside the organization. Here, the board of directors, the members of within the organization, CEO is within the organization, senior management level persons, and entrepreneurs, who's the outsiders as well as within the organization, you can say. So board of directors is the responsible for governance of the organization. CEO, he plays a very important role in strategic management decision or strategic decision making and their control. Senior management persons are also perform a variety of roles by assisting the board and CEO in formulation, implementation and evaluation of the strategy. Right? Entrepreneurs also play a very important role to evaluation of the strategy, formulation of the strategy and implementation of the strategy. Entrepreneurs are persons who always searches for innovation, changes, responds to it and exploits it as an organization or opportunity, you can say. They play a very important role and proactive role in the strategic management. Here also SBU level executives. SBU level heads are also known as profit center heads, are considered as CEOs of a defined business unit for the purpose of strategic management. They also play a very important role in strategic decision making. Corporate planning staff. It plays a supporting role in strategic management. And lastly, the consultants also. The main advantages of hiring consultant is getting unbiased and objective opinion from a knowledgeable outsider and availability of specific skills. So consultant also play a very important role in contributing strategic decision making. So it is all about the different level of strategies: corporate level strategy, business level strategy and functional level strategy, and their role in strategic business management. Thank you.